Hello, we're going to start with um, 5 today. And 11.5, it deals with the idea of probability and counting methods. So what we're taking into effect here is the first 3 sections of this chapter with the fundamental counting, fundamental counting principle, the permutations and combinations. But this all goes back to, again, what I said in the last couple is the part over the whole. Okay. The key, I don't know why I wrote these. I have some mistype. Sorry. Kind of correcting my mistake. The key is finding the number in an event and the total possible outcomes, which is the part and the whole. So earlier we did a little, or my last section, we did this deal with the number of cards, like 52 cards, and we're choosing a 5-card hand. And when we did that, we got 2,598,960. And I mentioned when we did that, that's how we find the probability of specific card hands and what card hands are more powerful than other card hands. This right here is my whole when I'm talking about decks or 5-card hands in poker. Okay. Powerball is a multi-state lottery. I gotta get this out of here. Multi-state lottery played in most U.S. states. It is the first lottery game to randomly draw numbers from 2 drums. The game is set up so that each player chooses 5 different numbers from 1 to 69 and 1 Powerball number from 1 to 26. Twice per week, 5 balls are randomly drawn from a drum and numbered, and then 1 red Powerball is drawn from the other drum. And it has 26 numbered 1 to 26. A player wins the jackpot by matching all 5 numbers drawn in any order and then matching the red Powerball with a $2 Powerball ticket. What's the probability of winning the jackpot? Well, the key to this and the key to all of these is that part over whole idea. Okay, we need to find how many different ways these balls can be drawn. And I'm going to have to pause for a second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. And I'm going to share my screen. Okay, so we have to figure out what the whole is. Okay, and the whole comes from the draws. We have these 69, 69 white balls. And then there is a key in this where it says drawn randomly. Okay. And what that means is the order doesn't matter. So we know we're talking about combinations and we are choosing 5 of them. We're going to grab our calculator and figure that out. Let's go to math, probability, choice number 3. We've got 69 and 5, and we get 1, 1, 2, 3, 8, 5, 1, 3. That's the total number of ways of choosing 5 numbered balls out of 69 when order does not matter. Okay. But then we got to remember that there is a second ball that needs to be chosen, or another one. One red Powerball is drawn from 26 red. Now, we don't really have to use our counting principle with this one because the number of ways to draw one ball out of 26 is 26. We can take it like this: 26, choose one, and put it into our calculator. But what we're going to end up with is the fact that there's only 26 ways to choose those numbers. So the total possibilities come from multiplying those two. So I have to take my answer from there, 1 million, and I'm going to multiply it by 26 to get my total possibilities. And I've got that number right there, my whole. The total possible ways of drawing those is 292, 201, 338. Okay. Now, that is 292,201,338 ways to draw 5 white balls and 1 red ball when we're doing the Powerball lottery. What is the probability of winning? Okay. In other words, you have to have the exact numbers that were drawn. And how many ways can that happen? Well, the only possible ways it can happen is 1. There is a 1 in 292,201,338. That's the probability of winning the Powerball. You've got a 1 in 292 million chance, but people still play it, and that's why it happens. And the key to this whole Powerball idea is the fact that eventually somebody has to win, and it could be anybody, and that's why people play it. They'll spend their $2 because $2 really doesn't mean anything, and they spend their $2, and if by chance they won, they're going to win millions and millions of dollars, and that's how the lottery works. So that's our talk about probability and counting methods. Remember, as always, it is the part or the number of ways an event can happen over the whole, which is the total possible combinations. Again, if you have any questions, please email me so we can get together and do a Zoom meeting or whatever you need to do to keep yourself straight. Keep plugging along. We're rolling quickly through this summer session, so keep up with it. Keep working hard. Have a good one.